Hello everyone. How are you doing? I hope the response was that you're well. Let's have a look. I'll just pull you up. And alright. And one more thing. There we go. Alrighty, so we are going to be doing some alcohol ink, and this time around I've actually got some new ink colours. So I have teal they're both Jacquard Pinata brand, and this one is the blue violet. So that sounds really pretty. And when I was pulling them out, I actually thought, gee, that kind of, I'm thinking it might look a little something like this, perhaps. So, let's see about moving you in a bit closer. Right. So we've also got that, airbrush. So this is, I can't remember what it is called, but it is a portable mini airbrush, and it doesn't use a compressor or anything, but it does have a little black pack, square pack that comes with it that it's all connected to. So I thought, why not give it a go? So let's check the volume on that one. So I think that's pretty okay. It's not overly noisy. And I don't intend on actually putting anything in here. I'm literally just using it for the air. So, alright. So this is the UPO paper that I'm using. It's from Art Spectrum, 200 GSM, acid free, A4 size. I get that from my local art store. And so I've just pulled out one sheet. So hello. Alright, now let's look at where you're at. Okay. I think that's got you pretty much in there. I'm just going to pop this paper towel underneath. Just flip it over so that curled up bits go flat. There we go. And have a look. So in here I have isopropyl alcohol. It's 100%. It's artist choice. And so I've got that in there so I can do drops. And I also have it transferred into a spray bottle. You can see that's awfully mucky because generally I use this to clean up after resin or anything like that. So it's well used. Right. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to focus just down the center and see what happens. So just doing a line. This is the straight alcohol. And then we're going to put some of the teal. We'll start with that. So throughout this video, may you be inspired, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. Let's give it a little bit of movement. Oh, that's so pretty. It's not hard for me to love this colour. Right. I'm going to drop a couple of the blue violet. Alright, now let's see how this airbrush is going to go. We're going to start in. Woo. Whoa, splatters. Not used to that. Okay, let's see. Do it again. Try and blow it in a little bit more in towards that center. Just dab off some of that excess down there. Alrighty. So yeah, I know this is a new time frame for me. I'm looking at doing some 8:30 lives and seeing how that goes. So I might aim for that for the rest of the month, because we do have this is a special month, so let's leave that sit there for a moment. And we will have a challenge coming up for next month as well. And then, yeah, so a couple of extra things this month. A special week coming up that I might have some giveaways. Love the colours. They're beautiful, aren't they? So a couple of giveaways and see what happens. A little bit of a celebration in there. So for now, let's have a look at these 8:30 lives. I'll still be doing some late night lives, probably just not as much. That was a lot of fun doing those last month, and I've still done some this month because it's just nice to catch up with everybody. Okay, so the thing about this now is usually it's the heat from the heat gun or something that really helps to get this to dry, and I don't have that with the airbrush, so I might just add a little heat to get this center area dried off using my heat gun. Alrighty, so it did end up being a little wider than I was aiming for. Try and work out which direction. Darnell, hey, how's it going? That's pretty, thank you. They're 2 new colours of Pinata alcohol inks that I have. So from here we're going to use just the isopropyl alcohol, and we're going to put some around the edge and blow it out. Try and get a bit of a fade going if I can. So push it back into the inks a little bit, pick up some colour, and then push it out. Next area, same thing. I'll just try doing that whole edge. Darnell, I find alcohol inks very hard to work with. You're doing good. Thank you. I actually am still very much getting used to them. But, you know, so I thought some people also might be just getting used to them, so anything that I'm experiencing may be something that they're experiencing as well. Just trying to work on this fade, so getting it, the colour as it comes out of the centre, it fades. So the blue violet really took over on that side. Let's see what the teal does over here. Kathleen, hello, hello. Welcome. So now I'm just looking at areas that I want to make sure that there's a bit of pattern or is a really strong colour. And as it mixes, like in there, you get a slightly different colour. I just notice we have a completely blank corner. So that now has a little hint of the blue and the teal. And to break some of this back up. That's nice. I just drop a little section over here where the teal has been pushed away. Add one of those in there. And a couple of drops of the ice purple. How are we going over there? This is a very dark corner, so I might try and push some of it off. All right. Okay, one more over here, and then we might just do a little bit of embellishing through that center. Alrighty. So, for the embellishing, let's have a look at a couple of dots. I think would look amazing. So I've got these little picks again. What are they? Mascara, glue, eyelash glue applicators is one way you can look them up. And so just a little bit of those. I think for this one, I just pulled out this cup. Still got a bit of gold around the rim from one of my previous alcohol inks where I put the gold on. So I've just wet that top surface in some isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to pop that down as well. And just to see what happens and whatnot, just let it sit there for a moment. But then I'll also find a different. Rub that in the isopropyl as well and add it over here. Okay, let's have a look. That is cool. So just a little bit on the surface now. Push that down. Gave it a little bit of a movement. A little twist, trying to keep it in the same position. Right, I'm out of alcohol. There we go, that should have it. There we go, there's another one. So, depending on how wide you want your circle to be, let's see if we can put that without wiping it off and without putting fresh new alcohol in it. Does it still work? That way. So that will make 5. So I will stop there. I'm pretty happy with that number. Beautiful. And you can see when I lift it up that it kind of spreads out a little bit. So, and yeah, they can just be cleaned up, wiped off with some paper towel and the isopropyl alcohol as well. Wow, that looks great. Thank you, Darnell. I appreciate that. So, right, let's make sure we're all back in frame for this extra and maybe a little closer. I think I might just like to add a little bit more to this one. You can't see that one. It's not as pronounced. There we go. That'll spread just a little bit more. And we'll do this one as well. Even though it worked from transferring it to this one, just like to see it a little bit wider. There we go. That one's got that one. Enough. Enough for what I'm thinking. Alright. So now, just use one of these little cups again. Put some isopropyl in it. Don't need to take a lot out of the container because it will evaporate. So, and the other thing I've noticed is these have tiny little fur fibers on the end of them. And if you use them for too long in the alcohol, they do come off. They do deteriorate and come loose from the stick. So, something to remember. So, I think we'll literally start in the corner and just do some dotting. See, I haven't even re-dunked this one and it's still going, but I think now I'm at that point where I'll dunk it in again. This one's trying to remember that they do spread out a little bit, making and leave room for that to happen. How are we going with that? Can you guys see that well enough, or do you want to try and get in closer? Alright. So this one, I like to take around this angle. And then bring it back around. So that it's actually crossed sides as it goes around. I think I might start in the corner now and work my way out to meet up with this row. Alright, so pretty soon I'll advertise my special week giveaways. So please share the channel, share your favourite video of mine with your friends, and hopefully they'll enjoy it as much as you did, and subscribe, and they'll also be in the chance with my upcoming celebration giveaway. So this one is just about shot. If I tap the bottom of that, it is actually tapping pink plastic. There's no more actual white fluff on the very end of it. So I'll switch to a fresh one. You can see it just fine. Awesome. Thank you very much. So I think I just like to still come out this way. Totally random. Might drag these ones out this way. This is really fun. Oh dear. This is like even dotting. You can do this with your acrylic pouring, or drop dots in your resin and then embellish it even further when it's cured. Please, I'm enjoying myself. Thank you. Well, I love what I do when I'm being creative, but part of it is also that I love sharing it and inspiring others. So click on that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video. I would love that and appreciate that. It really does help, and it's one way you can show support for your YouTube creators that you love to watch. Alrighty. I think only just little bits. All right. There you have it. Just for, all right, so we're just about done. I'll bring you down and we'll have a close-up before we sign off. So it is a little bit different doing it this time in the evening, but it also allows that extra time to finish getting things done that I need to do. And as well, nothing on there. I just noticed that there was one drop inside a circle, so I'm going to add one drop inside of every circle. I'm just adding a little bit of extra on there so that it really pushes away the alcohol ink colour. Here we go. All right. That just, there's goop on my palm from that. So really, it's a very quick use. So I think they're very handy, but I don't think, yes, they're definitely not intended for long use. All right, so that's it for tonight. Let's have a close-up. So if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. There we go. So let's have a look. So we'll go straight through the center first and see the colors where they've blended and created slightly different colors, where the isopropyl alcohol has pushed it away, and I love how it creates that ring. So you've got a strong ring of colour around the dots. Come down to this corner. And across to here. Yeah, so that was also very interesting using the airbrush. So it's a mini portable airbrush, and yeah, so it's just designed to be taken out. It does need power, but great to, small enough and everything to take out with you if you're going anywhere for an event or anything like that. So there we have it. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. And thank you and you guys who are watching for being here. Please, if you're watching the replay, leave me a comment below. Also give me a thumbs up, and also the same with the subscribing. So, and again, don't forget, coming up soon we'll have some giveaways, and also please share it with your friends. Really does help. So that was a good little gorgeous colours. Absolutely thrilled with those. So teal is our focus. We're not going to focus. Teal and blue violet. So very pretty. Very happy with this, and thank you so much for being here. Take care if you have to go anywhere, and be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.